Good morning. My name is Patty DiGi. I work for Eastern Gateway Community College in Youngstown, and I am going to go over some information for you about how to access your classes in our new learning management system. I'm going to share my screen right now and start by showing you our new website. This is our new website, and we have a student portal now, which will house a lot of your information and the things that you'll need. The website is at www.egcc.edu, and you would go to About Us and then click on Gateway. That'll bring you to a login screen, and you'll receive your login information in your student email, so make sure you keep an eye on that so that you get it. Mine is going to look a little bit different because I'm a staff person, but yours will look something like this. And the most important part will be these EGCC links. It'll include a link to your self-service, to your email, and then there'll also be another one that says My Classes that will take you into the learning management system called LoudCloud, where you'll be accessing your classes. Now I'm going to take you to LoudCloud and show you a little bit about it so that you can learn how to navigate around in LoudCloud. This is what your homepage will your dashboard will look like in LoudCloud. A few things I'd like to point out here is you have a widget, dashboard widget here on the right-hand side. This allows you to add different things to your dashboard. You can add, this would add what you've submitted, box with what you've submitted. You could add the gradebook to your dashboard so that you have it available at all times. Or you can just leave it as you like, just by checking those. You also have notifications here, and those are notifications that would be coming from your instructor about when things are being added to the class. You can go into the notifications on here and change your notifications to what you would like to have sent to you and where you would like it sent. So the assignments, when they're graded, you can have it sent to your email or you can have it sent to a text message as well. And with these checked, they always go to the dashboard. So you can choose here different ways to be notified about different things coming into the course. We also have announcements here. Those again would be announcements coming out of the course, possibly things like you have a test coming up on Monday. These would be messages from your instructor. Another thing you can do is up here you'll see your name. You can click on your name and you can add information about yourself if you like. You can add your guardian's first name, last name, and email. You can add your address by clicking on this and then add address. You can add work experience to your profile, and you can add your education to your profile. And these can all be set to private or to public if you'd like to just keep them private, or sent to, so that anybody can see them probably within your class. We also have a help button here. This brings up help articles to help you learn. If you get stuck, you can go here and look for information on how to do different things. It might give you information on how to submit an assignment, how to work in the discussion board, that kind of thing. So feel free to look through there and read the articles, and get as much information as you can. There will be videos added to this help desk at some time in the near future, and some frequently asked questions. Okay. This bar on this left-hand side is your navigation. So right now I'm going to go back to your dashboard, to our dashboard. And as you can see, I have, your classes will be listed here. I have one class listed here, student orientation. And I set this class up just to show you real briefly how to submit an assignment, and a couple other things. So when you come into the class, it's set up in a path. Each one of these will expand with information under them. We recommend that you basically start at the top of the path and work through the path, you know, watching, making sure that you're looking for assignments and reading the syllabus and that kind of thing. The first thing you may see is a welcome that'll include information about the instructor, possibly information about the course, how to contact your instructor, those kind of things. You can also navigate using these arrows on the right. So if I click here, it'll take me to the syllabus, which is the next item on the path. The syllabus is sort of your Bible to the class. This is the information the instructor gives you about what's expected in the class. It'll have the grading scale in it at further down. It'll have due dates possibly for the assignments. So this is a really important document for you to keep track of and know what's in it. It'll also have possibly rules about class, especially if you're in seat class. Then there's also information about policies and that kind of thing in the syllabus. I have just a couple assignments on here just to show you how they work. Under assignments, I have lesson 1. I have a discussion board just asking you to introduce yourself. When you click on it, it'll come up like this. And for you to answer this discussion board, you would just click on Add a Post. And in here, when you click on the box, you can answer your question. You can use all of these different things up here. If you want to bold your text, you can do that, or italicize, underline. These are justification if you want to center or leave it at the left. You can insert emojis with this. You can insert pictures and videos if you like, and you know, just different things that you can use to set up your text in your box. If you want to have a bulleted list, you can do that. That kind of thing. You also have the ability to upload a file, and you can upload a file from your computer, from a flash drive. You can create a new document. You can add, you have a file cabinet in LoudCloud where you can keep files, and you also can upload from a Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive. You would just click on the browse button if you're uploading a file from your computer, and find the file and attach it. It has a list here of all the different kinds of files you can attach. These are the only ones that LoudCloud will accept. So make sure your file is in one of these formats. Once you have completed all of that, you would post your reply. As you can see, sometimes the instructors like you to reply to one of your fellow students. And so in order to do that, you would just hit the reply button, or you could quote and reply to that post. And just keep going, okay? You also will probably have to submit assignments at some point. And this will work similarly to what we saw in the discussion board. This assignment asks you to create a Word document and type a nursery rhyme in it or some song lyrics and attach it to this assignment. So what you would do is go open a Word document, type your assignment, save it to the computer, and then once you have it saved, you would go to Browse My Computer. Again, click on the Browse button and find a file. Let's see if I can show you something real quick. Select your file, open it, and then upload it. Once you've done that, it has been submitted to the, I'm sorry. Then you would have to click in front of it, the one you want to submit, and this button should, submit button should, I think the problem is I didn't put any points in here, so it won't allow me. But once that's done, you would click the one you want and hit submit assignment. I also have a small quiz on here. A quiz will come up something like this. It'll tell you how long it's going to take, how many points there are, number of questions, how many attempts you have. You may have one attempt, or you may have 2, 3 unlimited attempts, and which grade the instructor is going to accept. So if you have a test and it's multiple attempts, this is saying they're going to take the highest attempt. Okay. So if we attempt the quiz, we would click there. It takes us to the quiz. There's only 3 questions on here, so you would select your answer, and I'm just going to pick one. And submit your quiz attempt. It keeps the time remaining here, so you know how much time you have left if it's a timed test. Once you've chosen your answers, you can submit the quiz, and at that point it'll go to the instructor for grading. If it's a quiz that can be automatically graded, it will be automatically graded. You may see the grade right away, or you may have to wait until the instructor publishes the grades. You may see some other things along the side here. There may be information. For instance, we've got the Ohio Link information on here, and some other sites. The stuff in the path is the stuff that you need to be aware of and be responsible for. And in this system, unfortunately, we don't have a way to that I've found yet to directly contact the instructor. They should include their email address in the welcome somewhere, and you would just email them directly to their EGCC email. As we go back to the dashboard button on the left-hand side, your grade book is under progress. Your grades will be there. So when we go in there, you can see we've taken the quiz. It's been automatically scored. The score has popped up here. These 2 will need to be looked at by the instructor, but you can see that you have submitted them. It'll have the due date and the submission date here for you. So that's where you'll find your grades as you progress through the class. And here's your notifications and announcements again. There are some preferences here that you can set if you would like to. This just sets up where you will access the class when you go into it the next time. So for instance, when I access my class path, take me to where I last accessed my path or to the details page of my path. So you can change those to set those up how you would like to see your courses for yourself. Anytime you want to go back to the main screen to where your classes are listed, click on Eastern Gateway, and it will take you back to your initial dashboard before you went into the class. That's about all I have on that. I would like to share a little more information with you. I'm going to share a whiteboard with you. So I can share, if you have technology questions, the phone number for that is 877-654-8638. That's our technology help desk. You can call them, or you can send an email to tshelp@egcc.edu. if you have any technology questions, technology problems. If you have problems within your class with course content, it's best to contact your instructor. They can help you with the content within the class. that's about all I have for right now. So I wish you a great semester, and please use TS Help if you have any questions. Thanks.